On the 22nd of November 2021, 35-year-old Crystal Czyzewski was arrested and charged with the suffocating death of her infant son. The events unfolded at around 9 p.m. on the 17th of November, when Crystal contacted emergency services and reported her baby was having breathing issues and said stuff was coming out of his nose. She told the dispatchers that her 5-year-old daughter and her baby were both crying, and it was too much. First responders arrived at her apartment, located at 127 Slater Avenue in Griswold, Connecticut, and transported the unresponsive baby to the Connecticut Children's Medical Center, where he was later pronounced dead. Investigators questioned Crystal, and she allegedly admitted to placing a blanket over her son's face while he was sitting in a swing in the house. Crystal and her mother, Linda Kennison, reportedly hatched a plan to place food on the baby's face to make it appear that the baby was still alive, though Linda reportedly told police that the child was alive all day but had trouble breathing after being fed. On the 22nd of November, Crystal was arrested and charged with first-degree manslaughter. She's held in custody on a $500,000 bond. On the 24th of November, Linda was arrested and charged with risk of injury to a minor. She's held in custody on a $250,000 bond. Florida couple Angel Vasquez and Chelsea Godfrey were both arrested after the 18-month-old baby overdosed on drugs on the 16th of November when he started having trouble breathing. Angel brought the child to the Cape Coral Hospital emergency section, where he was given 2 doses of Narcan. The child was then transferred to the Golisano Children's Hospital for treatment. Angel told the authorities that the child was playing on the bedroom floor when he got hold of oxycodone. He said he didn't have a prescription for oxycodone and believed the child grabbed the pills from the dresser and that the bag of pills was open. The baby was drug screened, and it was determined that the child didn't have oxycodone in his system, but instead had fentanyl. Chelsea was accused of flushing pills down the toilet. The authorities searched the home and found ammunition and a gun that belonged to Angel. The child reportedly survived the ordeal, but there have been no updates as to whether the child suffered any long-term health complications. Angel was arrested for child neglect and 2 counts of possession of a weapon. Chelsea was arrested for evidence destroying. Both were out on bond. 39-year-old Christopher Dipka of Pennsylvania has been arrested and charged with murder and a slew of other offences in the bashing death of his 61-year-old mother, Sarah Jones. At around 10:30 Sunday morning, on the 21st of November 2021, the authorities responded to a welfare check request on Sarah. A neighbour told police that she and Sarah made regular contact by phone on Saturdays, but Sarah stopped picking up her phone. She said her silence was strange because she dropped some onions off to Sarah on Saturday, and Sarah said she was going to be at home cooking. About an hour later, the authorities arrived and entered Sarah's home, located at 1332 West Holly Street in Cole Township, Pennsylvania. Upon entry, they found Christopher in the bathroom. He was ripping up the tile floor and told officers he was planning on replacing it. Deputies also located an assortment of drug paraphernalia, weed and meth. As officers continued to search the home for Sarah, they went upstairs and found a lifeless body wrapped up in several blankets at the foot of the bed in a bedroom. There was blood splatter on the floor, walls, and ceiling of the room. She was pronounced dead at the scene at approximately 11:50 a.m. Investigators then found a metal baseball bat covered in blood and hair in a box under the desk in the bedroom. An autopsy revealed Sarah suffered a fractured skull and her death was ruled a homicide. The investigators narrowed the time of the killing to have occurred somewhere on Saturday morning on the 20th of November between 9:56 a.m. and 11:26 a.m. Video surveillance captures Christopher leaving the home for about an hour that afternoon, and he reportedly used an ATM card to withdraw $200. Christopher told investigators that his mother evicted him from her home, but said she recently decided to let him move back in. Detectives say he admitted that he was a regular meth user, and he was aware his mother was dead, and that he knew her death would allow him to inherit her home. Christopher was arrested and is facing charges, which include felony homicide, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault robbery, simple assault robbery, theft, receiving stolen property, and access device fraud. He's been held at the North Cumberland County Jail without bond.